So hi team, let us start the session. So what have discussed in the last session?
Data interpolation and data types.
So we started with the data types. So in the data types, we are seeing about interpolation, how to bind the data. Okay. So let us quickly rewind. What is the data type? This data type is a data carrier. Okay, it will carry the data from one place to another place. So for example, you are having the Oracle database, correct? So let us see the three-tier architecture. So let us see our three-tier architecture. This is nothing but a UI. So next, our middleware. So UI middleware. Next, our database. Okay, so UI middleware and database. So this database also having the data types, middleware also having the data types, and UI also having the data. In the UI, we are using the TypeScript. Okay, basically TypeScript is a superscript of JavaScript. Ultimately, the same JavaScript data types also we are using the TypeScript. Okay, I want to send the data from database to middleware. Who will carry data type? Again, here to here, who will carry data type? Okay, because of that one, we are having these many data types are there. So from database to middleware, who will take middleware data type? In the middleware data type, it will be processed, and the UI data type will take from middleware to UI. Okay, that's what we are having these data types on each and every place. So these data types are categorized into the two types: primitive, non-primitive. So in the primitive data type, we're having Boolean character number. Non-primitive, we're having the class string object and array. Okay. Next, we have discussed about how to add a bootstrap. If you add a bootstrap, what are the changes? There is a two updates. One is the package.json. Next, that specific framework or library will update in the node module. Okay. After installation, next we need to add a bootstrap. And we have seen about bootstrap table classes. Next, we have seen about a string data. Let me run my Angular solution. Where is our solution here? What is the command? What is the command to be run? Ng serve. Okay, so ng serve. Either you can able to use the npm start or the ng serve. Okay, npm start will be connected to ng serve only. Okay, so let my project run. Okay, compiled failed because we are binding object to data type that we have seen in the last session. Okay, next. So let me open. So which one to be open? See, can I open from here? Yes, in stuff. Open node models, everything. As a developer will work inside of src folder. So open this src folder. So code space dot. Okay. So now let me go here. So yesterday we created a components. In the components, we are having a details and information component. Okay. So in the details component, we creating a one product. Okay. So why I'm not able to bind this product? Because your object is a data type, but object able to hold the data, but while coming to the binding, it is failing because there is no specific data type of a product ID. Okay, yesterday Praveen raised it, right? So here your product is nothing but object. What about this data type? So your TypeScript is a type safety, so it will not allow to consume like this. Product ID means what is the product ID here? Now your TypeScript is questioning you. Okay, so that's what instead of the object we should create a class. Instead of the object we need to create a class. Why we're creating object? To hold a collection of a specific information. What is an object? Object is a data type.
Key
It
value
will
pair
hold a collection of
of data.
data that to specific information. It will hold a specific information. specific item information. Okay, if I want to specifically talk about a employee, then I need to use object data type. If I want to talk about employees, then we can able to say array. Okay, employees will be there. I want to specifically talking about address of a person. I want to take a address of a person, hometown, city, state, zip code, so phone number, email, like this it will be there. Like so, you also need to be use object when you are talking specifically. Okay. So next, product ID, product name, details are there. So we are trying to bind, it is filing. So instead of the object, what we need to do? We need to create a class. Okay, please take a heading. Class. What is mean by class? Class is a user defined data type. Class is a user defined data type. Okay, class is a user defined data type. Why we are using a class? An object data type in object data type does not have object key type. So in the object we are having the keys, right? An object does not have the object key type. So we are using a class to create a key with specific data type. Okay. Okay. Sometimes anybody saying what is a class? Class is a collection of object. What is the object? Object is a blueprint or blueprint. Blueprint or blueprint of a class. So that is not a correct answer. A class is a user defined data type. In the object, you can't able to bind a keys. That's what we are using a class. Okay. So your class is nothing but a model. Your class is nothing but a model file. Okay. Where to create this model? Come here inside of the app you are created a component na. So like this you need to create a folder called models. Okay, you need to create a folder called models. What is my model? So details dot model dot ts, details dot model dot ts. Here we need to create a class. How to create a class? Yes please, how to create a class? Class name,
Class name.
details, class name, details. So here I can able to say what is that one? Product ID. What are those? So here I can able to say product ID, product name, product description. So instead of the details, can I say product? So product dot model dot ts, let it say. So here also product. What is the first one? Product ID. Already we are saying a product. Instead of product ID, can I say ID? Yes, we can able to say. Now I can able to say number. Initially, what is the initial value of a number? 0. So we need to assign the default values. Or next product name. Product name is the type string. What is the default value of a string? Empty. Next product details. Colon type string is equal to empty. Okay, done. Yes, my class is created. Can I utilize this class? Yes. Where to be utilized? Now go to the details component. I will give the notes. Please take it as you need to import from where
Models.
dot slash. Now we can able to see models. Dot is nothing but a path, a product model. From the product model, what you are going to be consume? PRO. Why now my product is not coming? So you are created a class, but you must export that class. Until you are exporting, you can't able to import. If you want to import, that class name must be export. If you say export, then only this class is available to access. Okay. So once again, I will give the notes. So here is my export. Now type it. Able to see product? Yes, product. Next, what is the data type of this object? Product. So what is the data type of this object? Product. So now product ID is the number, product name is so and so, so and so. Clear? Now save it. Okay. So here I bind it. Okay. So now let us see the compilation. Compilation compiled successfully. Can I see the output? Let me open. So now clear, Praveen? So why it was not binded yesterday? Why it is binded yesterday? So yesterday you don't have the specific data type. Same as you raised. So for the Praveen Reddy, I will call you Praveen Reddy, and Praveen, I will call you Praveen. Okay.
Yep.
Localhost 4200. Able to see my details? One laptop details. So laptop is coming from here. So to check, add a simply dot so that I can able to see my data is reflected or not reflected. Okay. So object is not able to bind because your TypeScript is the type safety. What is the data type? So our system is confusing. So to avoid that one, we are having the user defined data type that is called a class where you can able to create a class of fields with a specific data type. Any questions? So what is the class? So class is a user defined data type. An object data type does not have the object key data type. So we are using the class to create a key with a specific data type. So first, a class is nothing but a model. Create a model folder. Create a models folder and add all the component specific models. So you want to take, please take it. So what is the export here? If you say export, then only you can able to use this model in another file. Here class is exported. Here class is exported. Okay, exported classes only able to access in another file. Okay, once you say export, then only you can able to say import. Model is created, right? How to use the model? Next, import model. Okay, to import the model, you must know about the path. So if you want to import, 1 second, please. So single shot, please take. Okay, now take it. So compared to other JavaScript library or the framework, other JavaScript library, we are having only one JavaScript framework, that is Angular. Angular is too easy compared to the React JSON, straightforward. Because framework, right? They given us straightforward syntaxes. If you know about those syntaxes one time, and if you're able to work Angular part for 3 to 4 months or 5 months, 6 months, so you will be perfect. No need to worry. Any questions, Jatin? Are you clear? So why we are using a model to bind the data? Praveen, Rajendra, Nagin.
Yeah, I'm clear.
Yes, sir.
Praveen, Rajendra, Nagin. Have you got this same point earlier also now? But you know, and but got a clarity today, or you know
Yes, sir.
already?
No, we got the clarity.
Yes.
So every time we are using a model. So why so model? We can't able to use the object. So model is coming because object is not working. Object is the responsible person to hold a specific information, but it can able to hold, can't able to bind in the angular. Okay. So why so there is no specific data type. So it is a type safety issue. That's what it is throwing a error. But in the JavaScript, the same object will be work. But in the TypeScript, it will not work. Done. Next, how to create an object. So this is the one. Okay, can I go next? Next, how to bind is this one. Yesterday already you taken, right? How to bind the data. This is the what we need to bind the data. Okay. So now tell me, can you please convert me others also? So here, how many variables are holding one mobile specific information? 3 variables. Now tell me how to convert this one to a object. Tell me. Product colon
One.
product or so product already we used. Product already we used, so we can't able. Now what we need to say? Product one. Can I say product one? Okay. Here type nothing. So here already we define the types in the model
Class.
file. Correct. Class file. Okay. So it is product ID. Yes. So now tell me to hold a two product variables, two product data earlier. How many variables? 6 variables. Now how many variables?
3 variables.
2 variables. This one, 2.
This one, 2 variables.
Okay. 2 variables. Okay. Product one. So what I need to do here? Here also same thing, but I need to be changed to the product. So tomorrow you want to add one more product. You will create one more object, or still can we sort out? Still we can able to sort out. Okay. So now product details are holded by how many variables? Each and every product is holded by one variable. So instead of this one, you are having the 10 items. Okay. One person is, for example, 10 kgs are there. Okay. 10. I mean to say I have the 2 different items. So total the weightage is 10. Are you able to hold it or not? You can able to. If I take a 5 years kid, he can able to hold it. No. So based on the data type size, the hold will be happened. So integer will happen only numbers, because the data size of integer is able to hold only the numbers. String means only the string. Object means multiple data, but specific person. Okay, specific. Okay, so here I'm having the employees, different items. So can I hold it by any other data type? Yes. What is the data type? What is the next data type? Tell me. Arrays. Array is used to hold the collection of items. Array represent the collection of items. Here each item can be string, number. Each item can be string, can be number, can be a object, and item can be an array also. Okay, so it can be a string, a number, object, and it can be array also. Can I convert this one? So please take the definition. So how to represent an array? Two ways, same like object. One is the literal, one is the object way. Here also one is the literal, one is the object way. So object ways means if you are saying about a new object, that is become a object. So in the yesterday we have not discussed about object, right? So this is what type it is. This is the literal syntax. Can I say new product? Yes. Can I say new product like this? Now it will be behaves as both are same, but now it is a object. So yesterday it is the literal. Okay, but for the class it is showing the error. So let me say object new object. Okay, object and new object. This is for the object object to data type. Okay, so object is represented by the object type, right? This is the what object is represented with the two ways. One is the literal, second one is the object way. So this is for the object way, new object. Okay, so here do you have any space above or below, or we'll take this one later? So let us continue the array. We'll take this later. Okay, simply if you say new object, it will be work. Okay, so now what is the data type? Array. How to create array? So array is created by like this. Products 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 colon array of, you need to tell what type of the data it is. So it can be string, it can be a number, it can be what it is. So my is the product. Okay, so now I'm holding a list of the products. So can I remove this definition? Only this is the data, right? Only this is data. Okay, how to represent an array? There are two ways. One is the literal, one is the object. So literal is represented by the square braces, one product. Now how many variables are holding one data? One or multiple? Multiple was holded by the single person. Okay, so basically information will become dynamically from the database. It can become 2 products or sometimes 5 products, sometimes 10 products, or sometimes only one product also. Okay, so for that purpose we need to create a class. Okay, so one class will have the key and value pair. This class we can able to say array. Now one array, so products is the responsible person. Okay, arrays are represented in two ways. What are those? One is the literal, second one is the object. How to say in the literal? So literally is represented by square braces. Object is nothing but a new array. Here you need to be say type braces. Okay, new array type basis. Okay, so that's what in the Angular we are not going to use the object. Okay, just to know the object, but in the real time you are not going to the object. Why? So the binding problem, once you are trying to bind the data, you can't able to bind the data. That's why you must create always a model and you need to work with that model. Okay, so take this is example of literal type. Any questions? Are you clear, Anita? Okay, so today we am discussing about a data types, Anita. So yesterday we seen about object. So object is not able to bind the data, so we're having a issue. That's what we are using a class. So a class is responsible, a class object is responsible to one data. So that's what we are creating array. Now how many variables? If you have the multiple 200 products, also a single array is the responsible person. So this is the application, this is the data types flow, correct? So in general they're saying about array means we need to use nothing here. So one person having the one product having a few issue, that's what we are going for the another. So array will support multiple, that's what array is the last one. So after array, do you have any other data type? No, because array was sufficient to hold. Now tell me how to access array items. How to access array items? So we need to bind the each and every array item or not? How to access? By using index. Okay. Array items are represented by index. Okay. Array index will start from 0 to n minus 1. What is the n here? N is the number of items in the array. So n is nothing but a number of items in the array. Here n is nothing but a number of items in the array. Okay, so how to access? So example, PRODUCT is products square braces of index. Here index is nothing but a 0. So I want first one is nothing but a 0. Second one is 1. Okay, so see here. Everybody taking the notes? Done? Okay, so now we need to access and now it is the who holding this product details. So see here, you can't able to bind. You are getting a issue in the line number 34 TSF file. What is that one? Line number 34. Okay, here. Okay, fine. Okay, so now we need to be bind this products. So how to bind this product? Now products square basis of 0 because the first one is represented by the 0th index. So square basis of products square basis of 0. Here products square basis of 1. Products square basis of 2. Products square braces of sorry, not a 2, 1. So anytime if I did a wrong mistake, please let me know. Bind the data? Yes. So this is about a data types. So now tell me, you want to write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 products 0, or you want to do that somewhat dynamic. So you want to bind the data some dynamically, or you want to write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, tomorrow one more product is added. So can I call the Jatin one more product is added, or come and write a code? No, we should be right. So automatic. Okay. So here we need to be discussed about a loop. So what is the loop? Loop means so a loop is a collection. It will iterate over the collection and the bind the data. Any questions? Any questions, team? Praveen, Nagin, Rajendra, Mega. Praveen Reddy, Jyoti,
No.
Anita, clear? So how we are using the data type? So single unit is not able to bind. That's what we're coming one by one. Okay. So next we need to see about array functions. So what is an array? How many array functions are there? So how to utilize it? Let us see one complete session in the tomorrow session. Maybe 1-2 members can be added. Okay. Let me close today. Okay. Any questions? Yeah, Anita, I can able to hear you. Yeah, tell me. So what discussed today? So what have discussed today? What is a model? What is a class and class members? What is a class and class members? What are the class members? Class members are nothing but your variables you created. Those are next. What is an array and how many ways to represent array? Okay, so please complete these things. Okay, next complete. Okay, so complete to bind some product details. So I just shown you one product details. Try to okay, clear. So today please take it as a lab to bind the data. Bind product details. Okay, not only one data, try to be bind multiple. So suddenly we planned Angular because so Jatin, Praveen and Praveen Reddy and 3 other guys also asking, but those guys join in the React. Okay, because unplanned we're getting less members here. So let me talk with others to be joined tomorrow. Okay. So let me close today. Any questions?
Krishna, please share the recording. Theoretically, it seems
every day you will get it.
yeah, it seems theoretically pretty simple, but practically we have to do
Correct,
it.
correct. So
Yeah.
seems like a simple, you must practice.
Right.
So whatever that next week onwards concept, if I say 1 hour, at least 2 to 3 hours, I needs practice. Sometimes it can 4 hours, 5 or 6. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, team. Thanks for the day. We'll meet tomorrow.